Welcome to Folktales by African Tales by Kemet. Here, we dive deep into rich African narratives filled with wisdom, drama, and life lessons. If you're passionate about authentic African stories, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all our tales.
In the enchanting land of Zuberi, where the sun bathed the earth in golden hues and the mighty baobab trees whispered ancient secrets, there lived a woman unlike any other, Nyahuma. Her beauty was legendary, her skin gleaming like polished ebony, her eyes brighter than the morning star, and her voice, oh her voice, a melody that lingered in the hearts of all who heard it. But Nyahuma's true power lay not in her beauty, but in her spirit. Nyahuma's charm was irresistible, drawing admirers from every corner of Zuberi, chiefs with riches, warriors with unmatched bravery, poets with silver tongues, and traders with tales from distant lands. All sought her heart. Yet Nyahuma belonged to no one. Her lovers often remarked that her laughter was like rain, refreshing but fleeting, never lingering long enough to be captured. She moved through life like the wind, free and unrestrained. Among her many admirers, three stood out: Malenga, the wealthy chief, Baraka, the fearless warrior, and Tumelo, the poetic dreamer. Each believed they could win her heart, but Nyahuma had a lesson for them all. Malenga was a man who believed that everything had a price. His riches were vast, his lands fertile, and his influence unquestionable. He came to Nyahuma with treasures: golden bangles, silk garments from distant lands, and ivory combs carved by the finest artisans. "Nyahuma," he said, "with me you will want for nothing. Be my queen and the world will bow at your feet." Nyahuma, ever graceful, accepted his gifts but laughed softly. "Malenga," she replied, "your wealth may buy you kingdoms, but my heart is not for sale. What use is gold to a bird that loves the sky?" Malenga left, puzzled and wounded, for he had never encountered a treasure he could not claim. Baraka was a warrior whose courage was celebrated across Zuberi. He had faced lions, defended villages, and stood unshaken in the fiercest of storms. To win Nyahuma's heart, he promised to shield her from all harm. One evening, under the golden light of the setting sun, he knelt before her. "Nyahuma," he said, "my strength will be your fortress. No harm shall ever reach you." Nyahuma listened, her eyes soft but firm. "Baraka," she replied, "your bravery is mighty, but no shield can cage the wind. My spirit is free, and no fortress can contain it." Baraka stood, his pride wounded, but he could not deny the truth in her words. Tumelo was a poet whose words wove dreams and painted emotions as vivid as the Zuberi skies. Beneath the moonlight, he sang of Nyahuma's beauty, comparing her to the brightest star and the softest whisper of the wind. "Nyahuma," he said, "you are a melody that has captured my soul. Be mine, and I shall immortalize your name in verses sung for generations." Nyahuma, touched but unmoved, replied, "Tumelo, your words are a balm to the heart, but I am a song no one can claim. My spirit dances to its own rhythm." Tumelo, heartbroken yet inspired, promised to honor her freedom through his art. After many suitors came and went, an elder from the village approached Nyahuma. She was wise, her face etched with lines that told stories of triumph and sorrow. "Nyahuma," she began, "your beauty and spirit draw many, but you cannot walk this path alone forever. Choose wisely, for love is not found in treasures, strength, or even poetry. It is in understanding and freedom shared." Nyahuma listened intently, her heart heavy with the weight of her decisions. Yet she smiled and replied, "Elder, I will not settle for less than a love that respects my soul's dance. My choice will come when it feels as free as the wind that carries the baobab seeds." Days turned into weeks, and Nyahuma spent her time in quiet reflection. She walked the paths of her village, the vast savanna stretching endlessly before her. She thought of Malenga's treasures, Baraka's fortress, Tumelo's verses, and the elders' words. Each had offered a part of themselves, yet none had offered what she truly sought, a love that embraced her freedom. Her heart yearned for a connection as boundless as the sky, as rooted as the baobab. It was then, under the wide starlit heavens, that Nyahuma realized her choice was not to choose among them, but to wait for the one who understood her without conditions. In time, many of Nyahuma's admirers left, their pride unable to bear her freedom, but some stayed, becoming her closest companions, not out of possession, but respect for her spirit. Together, they built a community of love and understanding, where individuality thrived. When Nyahuma passed, her story was etched into the stars, her spirit weaving constellations that whispered of freedom and choice. To this day, the people of Zuberi gather beneath the baobab tree to tell her tale, a reminder that love is not about possession, but about celebrating connection. Thanks for watching today's video. Do not forget to subscribe and like the video.